Dude, are you okay? I'm fine, Mimikyu. Why wouldn't I be? 'Cause you're freaking out as we speak? Oh, I'm just cold. Brr. It's chilly, huh? I mean, I guess so. Do you need help? No thanks. Well, good night then. I have to go talk to someone anyway. Who? Nidoran, I want to know why she asked such a weird question to me today. Why do you ask? Wait! Wait. Could you just stay here? Please, man. I could use the company. Didn't you just say you didn't need help? Well, not with getting warm, but I could use your company. I don't feel like being alone tonight is all. You're being weird, but okay then. Phew. What's he doing? Is he comforting Aaron? Ugh, that just makes the situation even worse. Don't you see, guys? Glamia wouldn't be close to anyone. Why would someone as ruthless as Aaron basically cuddle up with someone like Mimikyu? Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying now. Aaron is not acting right. Gah! Hey, team! Great win today again! Haha! Crayman, quiet down! You spooked us! Also, a lot of us are trying to sleep. It's been a long day. Oh, sorry. I just wanted to, celebrate a bit. Believe me, Cramorant, I understand what you mean. As Kadabra said, today was big and exhausting. And therefore, a lot of us are kinda tuckered out. So, maybe tomorrow? Oh, great idea! Shush! I mean, great idea. Tomorrow is a relaxing day. We're now the only team to never lose. It's awesome. We totally should celebrate. I'll make it my duty to have the most funnest party ever for my team. It'll be a party they won't forget. Cramorant, I can hear you from the other side of the wing. You gotta be quiet. Sorry, Blips. Just excited we keep winning. And I have a great plan tomorrow, too. Save it for tomorrow, then. I need to have a talk with you as well. Sure thing. Uh-huh. Ugh! What to do. So yeah, if we lost today, Air was leaving, there's no doubt about it. But of course, I happened to accidentally stumble to the exit, making us win. Yes, you heard right. I was trying to get Aaron eliminated. Because once he goes, my foolproof plan to screw Nidoran over would then go off without a hitch. Whatever, him staying gives me time to plan more. But I've been thinking more about my idol's power and how it's not the end even if Aaron is still here. Perhaps instead, if Aaron becomes the target when we lose, which is most likely to still happen, I can use my idol on him, making everyone who votes him the only ones at risk then. So while I'm still very annoyed with Aaron's choices lately, I might be able to salvage this. You know what they say, if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. Phew. So, has there been anything said about me lately from your group? We haven't gotten together much, but most of them are a bit afraid of you after what you did. And my plans are already working. However, and there it is. I discussed it with Grandpa and Sunkern while we were in the maze. Grandpa believes it. Sunkern definitely does not, though. I figured as much. A pain she always is. If you have no idols, how are you going to be able to prove it to her that you were serious? I'll think of something. I always do. And that's what I worry about with you. Marshadow, the things you say and the ideas you come up with are interesting and a bit reckless. So I want to make a deal. What now? If we're going to be working together, you need to tell me whatever plans you come up with, so I can tell you if it's a good idea or not. Don't tell me how to run my plans, Numal. Hold on, let me finish. I could tell you if it'll be worse for you to do. Since I'm in cahoots with them, I can tell what they expect from you and what they don't. Make sense? Fine, just don't push it. Of course. Numal? Oh, hey dude. What the hell are you doing with her? This is actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Marshadow, do you mind? Be my guest. I'm telling you though, he won't do it. So, what's that all about? Why are you talking to her after everything she's done? I understand it's not easy for you, but just hear me out. As crazy as it sounds, Marshadow kind of reminds me of myself, so... Okay, I already hate where this is going. Nidoran, please, just... Do you not get it? Marshadow ruined everything for me. And why would you risk your own game by even associating with her? I did it, and it seems that's apparently all it takes for the whole team to see you as evil or something. You're correct. It's not fair what happened to you. Sunkern even suggested splitting the votes on you and Marshadow when we lost again. Oh, great. I might as well be Marshadow's little pansy at this rate. But this is exactly why I wanted to have this talk with you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, Nidoran. You're in trouble. You're not safe at all on this team. Tell me something I don't know. You don't understand. With Marshadow pulling off that crazy move where she has all these idols, most of the team are scared of her now. So they might vote for you if we lost as a backup plan. It's not confirmed, but it is possible. Why should I even bother? What is it, Nidoran? This isn't like you. Weren't you ever in my place, Numal? How do you think it feels, losing your best friend and ally in the game, for it to only make me be seen as the bad guy here? Oh, guess what? You didn't. You had your best friend and ally for basically the whole game, so you can't understand what this feels like. Whatever you wanted to tell me tonight, I have a feeling I know what it is. You wanted me to see that nobody on that side has my back, and I know. But you're not gonna be able to ever convince me to work with Marshadow, so just forget it. Got it. You're the only one I feel like I can trust at this point. Don't start trying to use that trust to get me to work with that snake. I didn't try to... Yeah, you did. Good night, Numal. I can see why Numal wants me to work with her. Like it's all I have left going for me or something. But if I end up working with Marshadow, that will completely go against everything I said to that monster and prove her right. I won't give her that satisfaction at all. I didn't mean to get angry at Numal. She's the last I'd want to be angry towards. But it just boiled me up inside that she tried controlling what I do, acting like I don't have a choice. Well, screw that. I'll make my own choices, thank you very much. Phew. I didn't expect that from Nidoran. But from the looks of it, there must have been a real fight going on between him and Marshadow. Bigger than I thought. I mean, I believe this is the best way for Nidoran to survive. Because he really isn't safe. And I only did it because I don't want him to go. But if there's no way he wants to work with Marshadow, I'm not gonna force him to. I'll think of something else in the meantime. Phew.
Do you really think she'll do it?
I think for once, Sunker really tried listening to me, so I'm confident it got to her. Hey, guys.
Hey girl, how are you?
I'm fine. I have some news. Yes? I found this idol. It might be useful. Oh.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, but that's not all. Uh-huh.
Why are you doing that?
No reason. I decided... Yes, we're listening. That the idea of splitting the votes does kinda sound foolish, so we won't do that anymore. Oh, come on! Just spit out the important stuff. I'm also gonna try taking a break tomorrow, so if you're talking to me, please don't let it be game related. Ha! She said it!
That was really eating away at you that much.
You have no idea.
Well, anyway, that's great, Sunkern. You deserve a nice break after everything that's happened.
Yeah. Phew. I need to stop worrying about Marshadow despite how much he twists my petals, and start worrying more about myself. I'm sure a lot of players, specifically on my team, probably don't like me for my attitude in the game. But I'll take advantage of tomorrow's relaxing day to show them more of my genuine self. Nothing game related, just me. Maybe it'll help me look better in others' eyes? Shoo. Ugh. Guys, it's my bad. I forgot the friend ball idol thing couldn't save the holder. So when I found out Sok had it, I swore he would only save himself and Amara. We wouldn't be in this situation if we all just voted Sok. Even so, voting out Sok is basically telling everyone, hey, we like losing. I mean, come on, really? We'd lose every challenge if we got Sok out right now. So don't feel too bad about it. I guess. Phew. That's what I'd like to say. But honestly, I don't want Sok to go. He could help me. I respect Sok as a player. He's one of the strongest. And if I want to win, allies are important. And I need the best ones by my side. So yeah, I'd like to eventually start working with Sok. Hopefully it'll be easier to do when the team is no longer this split. But that doesn't mean I'm letting Sok off easy. His actions in the game so far are confusing, to say the least. So first thing tomorrow, I gotta talk with him. What are you planning, Sok? Phew. That was stressful.
Yeah, it's not that fun being in this team.
Even with Oddish gone, we gained control. We just weren't able to counter their idol. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I guess so. I don't want to feel like I'm replacing him or something. Well, without you, we're outnumbered, so if you join us, we can at least even it out. I'll sleep on it. Phew. When I got to this team, I was terrified they would gang up on me for being the newbie. But so far, things couldn't be working out better for me. Both big sides will go after each other. And maybe I could switch back and forth, playing the middle, maybe? I never really wanted to be part of a specific side or whatever, so by me doing this, both sides could see me as helpful. Yeah. It's so weird. It's like, at the beginning, I was only focused on looking after Kakono, but now that I'm on my own, it's like I'm really my own player and get to think more strategically. Still, I hope Kakono is doing okay without me. Phew. Well, you're still here.
I guess I am?
Do you know what happened out there?
No clue. I was like totally thinking I was the target.
We'll talk more tomorrow. I don't feel secure telling some of this to anyone else.
Alright then.
Thank you kindly for the ball, Sock.
Yeah, sure, Dumbo.
I'm just gonna go. Thanks again, Sock. I guess.
She's gone.
So, did you do anything to Oddish?
Why do you ask that?
I don't know. If you did, it would make more sense why Oddish voted for you.
I did annoy him.
Maybe the others just saw you as weak and voted you over Amara.
You can't really tell what happened there, but either way, thank you for saving me. Even though it's weird since it was originally my idol.
Ha, yeah. I told you giving it to me was a better option. If you decided to hold on to it, you wouldn't be here right now.
I guess so.
Phew. As for the elimination, I'm left puzzled. Why did Oddish do that? It makes sense for everyone else outside the group to go for Saida because everyone, besides me, thinks he's not bright. But everyone and their mother should have known Oddish would vote for Amara, but he didn't. She didn't get a single vote, which means something must have happened, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
Phew. If it's true that the vote was on me simply because of my act, then maybe playing dumb is actually making it harder for me. But, if I reveal myself now, that could put me in even more trouble. So, I'm stuck in a place I don't want to be in, even if I did put myself into it. Hopefully, an answer will come my way in the future. It's all I can hope for right now. Phew.
Well, congrats, Snivy. Thanks. I mean, I'm not happy. Why not? It has nothing to do with being safe. It's the fact that Basculin got voted over me. Did you know? Snivy, I seriously have no clue why it changed to Basculin. I'll have to ask around because nobody told me anything about that. Fine. Phew. I guess it's good to know Rapidash at least didn't keep that from me. If she's being honest, which I'll assume she is. But I'm not resting until I find out what the hell happened tonight. Basculin was this close to leaving. How dare these people take that away from me? Phew.
I guess you were right, dude. Of course I was.
Poniard, do you mind talking to your other ally?
Hush it, you! He's talking to his real ally.
Oh yeah, sure. You can think that all you want.
Phew. This is awkward. They both know I'm working with both of them, and they're not even hiding it anymore. I mean, I guess that just means my plan is working even better than I imagined. Phew. Beat it, Snake.
Nuh-uh. I'm getting answers.
Well, I'm not letting him talk to you alone. You'll probably just intoxicate his brain.
And I could say the same to you.
Do I get a say in any of this? No! Then follow me. Everything will be out there if the others see us making a scene. This way.
He's not stupid. He's working with you to use you.
Incorrect. He's working with you to use you.
We'll see about that.
Both of you, come on.
Everything will be fine. Nothing is fine right now, Cutie Fly. Well, yeah. Only 3 voted masculine, meaning one of us went against us. It was me. Vibrava.
What did you do?
It's me. I voted Zigzagoon. Yeah, we got the message clearly. I just wanted to say sorry because I hated doing it.
Then why did you do it at all if you regret it?
It's 'cause she apparently trusts masculine over us.
Is that true, Vibrava?
Not exactly. It actually had to do with you guys not trusting me. Trusting you? You know, Rapidash really wanted Zigzagoon gone. She told me that herself, so I was obviously against that. Until Cutiefly showed up. What? The things you said about masculine are just not true. I would know. He's using you! Stop it! Ugh. In that moment, it felt like you guys wouldn't trust me. So in a way, you guys caused me to flip. Tell me, who started the vote switch on masculine?
Well, it was us.
Exactly! If you just left things as it was, Snivy would have left. Even with Rapidash targeting Zigzagoon, it would have been way easier to get her out. It was the moment I found out that you were switching to masculine that I was against that, and against whatever you guys tried to do tonight. So to answer your question, Litten, yes, of course I hated voting Ziggy off. I considered him a friend. But even if I did hate doing it, based on what's happened, I do not regret what I did. So then, what does that leave for us? Thanks to you, there's only 3 of us now. Correction, thanks to you, there's 3 of us. Look, I understand if you hate what I did. Then, if you want me to leave the Alliance, I will. Right now. It's your choice. Of course we don't want you to leave, Vibrava. We never intended to do that.
We just wanted to understand why you did what you did.
Fine. If it's okay, can you leave us? It's hard to see you right now. Alright. Talk to you tomorrow.
Have a good night. Well, that wasn't too bad.
Whatever.
Is something wrong?
How can it not be wrong right now, Litten? I was exactly right. Vibrava used her old tactics of betraying alliances.
But she seemed genuine.
Maybe so, but think about it. Vibrava is in this for herself. Keeping masculine is only good for her, not us. She doesn't think of the alliance before herself, and that's not what this alliance was made for.
I'm upset too, but we can't completely blame her. We did decide to go rogue and target masculine.
It doesn't matter. It's not like we went and targeted one of our own. To me, she's not part of this alliance anymore.
Then why did you just say she was?
Otherwise, we're outnumbered, Lytton. We're basically forced to still work with her so we can have some control back.
Is lying to her really the best option?
Of course it isn't. And I hate doing it. I hate what this alliance has become. But to me, you're like the only one I'm close to anymore. I want to do as much as I can to protect you and I. It's what Siggy would want.
Okay. Phew. It's just a messy situation, any angle you look at it. To me, all of us were in the wrong, not just Vibrava. We struck first by changing the target to masculine. Vibrava arguably did something worse than us, but the point still stands. Not only one person is at fault for this. But still, I pray Cutiefly is just going through a phase and eventually she'll welcome back Vibrava like it used to be. Phew. So, since neither of you plan to leave, let's just get everything out there.
Cool, whatever. So, Poniard, did you have any idea Basculin was getting targeted?
Yeah, I did.
You didn't orchestrate it, did you?
You better not have! You really think I'm that stupid? Lytton is the one who told me. I don't exactly know why you became a target, Basculin, but it happened. That damn cat. Gonna have to have a word with him.
So you did know about this. So why didn't you tell me so I could have voted him off?
I am literally right here!
And I literally don't care.
Well, it's for this exact reason. Getting Basculin out made no sense. But even if I told you that, I believe you still would have voted him, Snivy. I had to make sure you didn't risk him going.
Well, your plan worked, because you have no idea how badly I wanted to send this guy packing.
So you didn't just try to be smart for once and see that Zigzagoon deserved to go over me. You just didn't know the target was me.
Duh.
Well, then screw you.
I'll do it again in a heartbeat.
I've seen many conflicts in my past that were weird and silly, but that was downright ridiculous to watch that I couldn't help but laugh. Having that talk reminded me of something, though. Why did Basculin become the target? Hopefully, I'll get some answers so I can figure out other things going on in this team. The more I know, the more control I can gain. Shh. Morning, everyone. After yesterday, I'm sure you could use a good break. So, take this day to rejuvenate for tomorrow. Have a good day relaxing. See you soon. Morning, Amara. What are you doing?
Just taking in this morning breeze. of peacefulness.
Yeah, it sure is different now that he's gone, huh?
Absolutely. I don't even care if Layton wasn't able to convince others to go for Basculin. Oddish is gone! Nothing can ruin this for me.
Well, speaking of last night, can we talk about that now while we're alone?
Oh yeah, right. You still wanted to do that. Sure thing.
Cool. Morning? Good morning, traitor. Whoa, hold on. What? Well, that's what you are. You made it obvious last night, no? Is this seriously the first thing I wake up to?
I guess so.
I'll, just go. Care to join me, you two?
I think that's good.
I'll pass. You two go have fun. Very well. Let's go, Fletchling.
Sure, okay.
Maybe you should leave too. I still don't know what you're talking about. Do you take me for a fool? There were only 4 votes for Oddish, not 5. Yeah, I know, but you're wrong. I did vote Oddish. Okay, keep telling yourself then. I was the new one, so I know it looks bad, but I'm serious. I voted Oddish. Keep telling yourself that. Ugh. Listen, I know you're trying to hide it, but it's not gonna be easy, you know. That's all I can do, man. Just keep denying it. If there's even one who can believe me, then they'll start turning on each other. And after we lost Oddish, that's all we can hope for at this point. I think there's an easier way to go about all this, but you do you. Just be careful. Lying to Sock never ends well. Yeah. Phew. Look, Sock doesn't scare me. He didn't scare me at the beginning. He won't now. But his outburst gave me a clever idea. Phew.
So, let me guess. This is about the traitor?
Exactly. There were 4 votes. Without that idol, Psyduck wouldn't be here, and Oddish would be.
I think we can rule each other out.
Yeah, so it's one of those 3.
Have any ideas?
It can't be Psyduck because, well, he's not the brightest tool in the shed. Plus, why would he intentionally almost screw himself over?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to be Psyduck. So that leaves Sock or Relicanth?
Those are the 2 prime suspects, but one is a bit more obvious.
Relicanth?
Exactly. The moment he found out about the idol, he must have told someone. It would explain why there were no votes for you when Oddish made it obvious he wanted you out.
You're right. But Relicanth did vote for Psyduck the first time around, and he was honest with us about it. So why would he suddenly change like this?
Relicanth has always been known to try and steer clear of trouble, so for him to do this doesn't make any sense. It's like it's almost too obvious it's him. Maybe that's what he was going for?
I don't know. The only one I can trust to tell anything at this point is you, and only you.
Yeah, right back at you. Phew. Relicanth made it very obvious he betrayed us. It's like he's not even thinking anymore. But why? Why go to such lengths to work with us if you're just gonna screw us over? Doesn't look good on you, man. I trusted you. Not anymore, though. Phew.
Go, try on her, dude.
Oh, why her?
She's one of the few who really don't like you. So if you're able to look past that, that'll be a big step for you.
Okay.
Looks like that side hatch was moved. Maybe someone touched this hydrant recently?
Hi, Numal.
What do you want, Electabuzz? It's too early for your antics.
How are you on this fine morning?
Are you okay?
No, because I'm talking to you. Oh boy.
Rude.
Well, it's rude for you to try voting me, you jerk. Okay, this didn't work out. Sorry, Numal.
Okay. What the heck did I just witness?
Sorry. Electabuzz didn't mean to go at her immediately. It was a start, but Electabuzz, don't try so hard. If you do, it won't look real. Just be yourself. Just a bit more calm, you know? Alrighty, I'll try to do it to whoever walks down next. That's the spirit. Good morning, you two. Morning. So, Southern Fixers, what progress have we made so far? Well, Cramorant said he'll try to look for more problems, but to be honest, I don't know if I can rely on him. He just gets too distracted. I'm sorry, is that mean to say? No, you're fine, Tepig. Don't worry too much that an issue you have with someone automatically implies it's demeaning. Okay. Well, as for me, I haven't been able to talk to the others that much. But Tepig is right. Cramorant constantly gets distracted, so he's someone we need to pay attention to. Well, you're gonna want to sit down for this one, guys. This is big. Oh? What is it, man? So, after having a talk with Nidoran, we both found out that Aeron is acting very strange on this team. So, we both decided to secretly investigate him and his behaviors. Kokona overheard us and kinda joined up with us recently. So, right now the three of us are on to Aeron, and I think we're close to a breakthrough. What's so strange about Aeron? Yeah, what did you discover? Well, there's many things, but the main one is the fact that he's trying to manipulate all of us to get Mimikyu out. Huh? Out of all, why Mimikyu? Kokono had a theory that Aeron wanted us to get rid of our strongest player, and it does sound plausible. That isn't too far-fetched. Aeron might just be trying to make us feel vulnerable, as if we lost Mimikyu, we'll feel dependent on him, giving him control. Well, it's pretty obvious Zora wins this one with the most problems found. Hey, yeah, but don't worry. It's just a partnership to scout out Aeron. My loyalty remains here with you guys. Oh, no problem. I wouldn't doubt you guys for a second. Yeah, of course. I wouldn't know how to handle multiple alliances anyway. Haha! Cramorant, what are you doing? Couldn't find streamers, so this toilet paper will be a great substitute. Hehe. Right. Cramorant? Friend, did you ever get to finding any problems that I asked about? Oops, forgot. Sorry, Tepig. I'll get to that today. It's fine. Well, before you go crazy with the TP, can I discuss something with you? It's a bit personal. Sure. Well, we'll leave you two to it. I gotta go meet up with my investigators anyway. I'll, just go? Yeah. What is up, Blippi? Excited for the party? Yeah. But can I be forward with you for a moment? Anytime. The thing you said yesterday caught me way off guard. About the crate? Oh. If you don't mind sharing, what was that all about? I care about you and just want to make sure you're okay. You alright? Nah, I'm good. It's a silly incident I got myself in. Sure, I was terrified at the time, but I look back on it and kinda laugh. Well, that's a good quality to have. Not many can do that. Anywho, it's nothing big. As you know, I'm quite the positive guy. Some say I'm overly optimistic that others get quite annoyed with it. To me, I think they're just jealous that they can't look at life as happily as I can. That is more true than you'll ever know, Crammy. At school, I was always the life of the party. Most were annoyed, but some enjoyed the humor I would bring to brighten their day. Unfortunately, the bad outweighed the good with my attitude. What happened? So, one day during lunch, I was just doing my thing. I was talking to one of my teachers about an assignment, but also because I was great friends with all the teachers. When we were done chatting, I just started eating. Nothing bad. However, I guess this certain group got sick of my antics at school. I was just casually eating lunch and then, wham! Darkness! Oh, my. When I came to, all I could see were holes in the dark. So at that moment I realized that group knocked me out and locked me inside a small crate. That's not something to laugh about. That sounds serious. Oh, it was. But the group told the funniest joke. They said they hated my personality and were disgusted with it. Now who could be disgusted with my amazing antics? Monsters, that's what. Well, anywho, they held me in there for a while. Something about recess or ransom? It's ransom. Yeah, that's the word. They held me for ransom because they, I guess, wanted money for dealing with me every day at school. Pathetic, if you ask me. Did they let you go? Well, no. After they called my parents, the police got involved and arrested the group right away. Dummies. Yeah, funny. But to cut the story short, it's what made me be homeschooled. My parents worry that if I go back there, the same thing will happen to me. Can I hug you? Sure, what are friends for? To think Kramer can go through that experience and still remain positive self. His positive self is so inspiring. It makes me a bit jealous, as, you know, I am smart, possibly considered an egghead, so yeah, of course, I've been bullied in the past and I never dealt with it well. As funny as it sounds, maybe I could learn something from Cramorant. My past with that group never was fun, and yeah, it was stressful at first, but once I was free, literally and figuratively, I could explore the world, and just getting to fly and see the beautiful sceneries just always put a smile on my face. So much that eventually it helped me get over my trauma, and now to me, it's just a silly memory of my past that helped me grow into someone stronger. Yeah! Where do you think Mimikyu ran off to? Not sure. Oh, look who it is, Niran. What? Did you come crawling back hoping I was alone this time? Tell me, how much do you know? Oh, Aaron, I know everything. Did you really think your lie wouldn't be spread around? It's a major statement. So you do know, but you're wrong. It's not a lie. Sure. I'm not kidding around. I swear, I saw Mimikyu talk with Clammeow. Did I miss something? No, you're right on time. Zorua, I told that information to you as a secret. I never told you to spread it around. Well, sorry, Aaron, but it was fishy. Look, you can deny it all you want, but we caught you. I didn't want to have to do this, but I guess I have no choice. What now? The reason I said that was to cover my tracks, but clearly it's not working out, so I'll tell you the whole truth. Finally! Glameow and Mimikyu didn't work together because they were veterans. I made that part up to make it seem more believable. Yeah, that part was obvious, but why did you lie? Well, it's because I'm also part of the group. It's me, Mimikyu, and Glameow. Yeah. What? Okay, well, now I'm just confused. I don't trust those two. I don't want to work with them, which is why, when I saw Zorua, I wanted to tell someone without myself looking too telling, yeah. Then why are you telling us this new part of the story now? I wanted to cover my tracks, but clearly that won't work. So I'm being honest with you all now to say I was part of that group. I'm, risking a lot by telling you this, but if it makes my statement more true, then so be it. Can we talk alone about this, Aaron? Of course, of course. Phew. As you can see, I'm grasping at straws. But what do I have to lose? Phew. You guys don't really believe that, right? Yeah, duh. He's lying again. I mean, what connection do those three hold anyway? Yeah. Wait. What's he doing? Is he comforting Aaron? Huh. You okay, Nidoran? You blinked out all of a sudden. Nothing. Just had a head rush is all. Alright, so if Aaron is lying again, then we definitely need to go tell Mimikyu. Let's wait. Why? I just want to make sure we have all the details before pushing this. Alright then. Phew. Aaron and Mimikyu have been seen arguing, but they're also close to each other a lot of the time. I just keep getting the funny feeling that maybe that alliance does exist, and Aaron is going against them. I want to trust Mimikyu, but if it's true that this alliance exists and we rat Aaron out to him, then we're possibly screwing over someone who could potentially help us get the annoying Glameow out of here. Gosh, I don't even know anymore. Phew. Here comes someone else. Greetings! Bug off, you. Whoops, sorry, Marshadow. What are you two even doing? Playing stalker? You wish. Electivus wanted to act more mature, so I'm helping him out. Shh. Oh, really? The fool is actually taking some of my advice. Interesting. Well, carry on. I won't get in the way. Sorry. It's not your fault. She just pops out of nowhere like the creep she is. Well, maybe we should take a break anyway. It is kinda weird that we've been standing here for a whole hour. You sure we can't go together? Thanks for the offer, but I have to go take care of something. See you later. But we could... she's already gone. Hope she comes back soon. I'm curious, Basculin. How did you find out that I was pretending
to work with Snivy. Well, duh. You're the only one I told about Vibrava and I. And then suddenly Snivy knows about us? Come on, man. I'm being serious with you. I told nobody but you. Rapidash told me, though. I wouldn't be surprised if she told Snivy. But then how did Rapidash find out? Beats me. We need to keep an eye on her, like I said.
Hey, Basculin. Oh!
Oh, afternoon, Vibrava.
Yeah, hey, Poniard. Do you mind?
Not at all. What?
Nothing. It's just... There's something that worries me about him is all. But more on that later. I came here to talk with you.
Oh, look at the time.
Basculin!
Gah. Did you just fly?
I guess so. Whatever, that's not important right now. You're not running away from me this time. Because guess what? I was close with Zigzagoon, and I easily could have voted you off over him since you're avoiding me for some reason. And now, since I decided to keep you, some players on this team aren't too happy with me. I possibly put myself in a horrible position all because I wanted to keep you. So the least you can do is talk to me about all this. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me. Sorry, this is just frustrating is all.
Alright. You're pretty much the main reason I'm even still here, because after yesterday, with everyone knowing Zigzagoon screwed up, in a tiebreaker vote, any one of those teams would let him survive over literally anybody, and in this case, it would be me. So, I'll tell you because you deserve to know after all you've done for me.
Good, and don't leave anything out.
Thanks to someone, I don't know who, they found out we were close, and my worst nightmare came true. Snivy knows about us.
Yeah, I know. She confronted me about it in the last challenge.
What did you tell her?
I told her to mind her own business, that what I do with you is up to us. She can't control that.
Well, if you said that, I guess there's no point in me trying to hide it anymore.
Hide what?
Look, Snivy despises me, as I do with her. Since she now knows I'm close with you, she could still try attacking me by going after you.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I tried avoiding you so nobody else would assume we were close, you know?
So, you were doing it to...
To protect you. I didn't want you to become targeted thanks to my arguments with that slimy snake. I would go insane here without you.
Basculin, thank you, I guess? You know, you could have just told me this, because I didn't appreciate you just not talking to me anymore.
You're right. I've never been good with talking to others. I don't know if I ever will.
Well, I'm glad we at least covered this up, but what were you talking with Poniard about?
Nothing much. He also knows about us, but he just wanted to know how Snivy found out.
Is there anything else?
Sorry, that's all. Phew. I want to tell Vibrava about Poniard using Snivy too, but anything I say bad about Poniard, he can easily retaliate and screw over me and Vibrava since he knows we're close. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to keep quiet about it so Poniard doesn't try going after us, which I know he's capable of doing. Phew. So, how about that fly? Did you really control that?
Part of me did, but a part of me didn't. It's like it happened without me thinking it over. Freaky.
Well, I guess that's a good starting point, right?
Yeah, I'll look more into that. But for now, I think I'm gonna go.
Hey, wait. Can I ask you something?
Oh, of course.
We never really made it official, but do you wanna be allies?
I like that.
Cool, cool.
Did I miss something?
Nothing, just upset with Relicanth. Even after I stood up for him, he betrayed us, making me look like a huge fool.
That's the least of our worries right now.
Why you say that?
Dude, I got the most votes. And even if Relicanth did vote for me, that also means Kangaskhan voted with them.
Do you think that the others got together to make their own alliance?
Based on what's happened, I believe they all got together to try taking our group out.
So it's true. The team really is split between two sides. Yikes.
Exactly. And now we don't have an idol. It's 4 versus 4. So what do we do?
It's risky trying to persuade one of them over. But I do have a crazy idea. We'll need the whole team for this though. Follow me.
Alrighty.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I found this little spot not too long ago. It's nice to get away from all that fighting and have peace here.
Speaking of that, is it always like this?
No, most of the fighting was with Oddish, so it's kinda sad to think Oddish leaving wasn't the problem.
Yeah.
Hey Kangaskhan, chirp. I don't feel comfortable asking this question to anyone else but you.
Of course, dear. What is it?
Even knowing there are two big groups on the team, does that make it wrong to be friendly towards the people on the other side?
Oh, heavens no, Fletchling. Groups are not. This is an individual game. You're free to talk to as many as you like.
Alright.
Does this have to do with Oddish getting on your case about Amara?
Actually, yeah, that's exactly it.
Well, I don't blame you. I've had a good talk with Amara. What a sweet girl.
Agreed.
You know, Fletchling, you don't have to obey that side.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're free to talk to and work with anyone you like. The same goes for me. You and I could end up in a great position on this team if you want to try it.
Huh?
Phew. Knowing that Fletchling has similar thoughts to mine, perhaps I could bring her along for the ride of playing the middle here. With the two of us on it together, we could be unstoppable. Phew.
Why?
I'll explain later. Just tell Snover where we're heading, and I'll meet you there. This is gonna be important, alright?
If you say so.
Sweet.
Sock, what are you up to?
Nice. 3 laps all around the wing in under an hour. That's gotta beat my current record.
Hey, Lytton, hold on. I've been chasing you for a while. You got a minute?
Oh, anytime, Rapidash.
Cool, just let me get a word in before you rush off again. What happened at the bleachers last night? Did you know Basculin was getting targeted?
Yeah, I'm actually the one who changed it to Basculin.
Oh, alright. So why him? Well, it's because he was causing a lot of trouble, right? Oh, yeah, and also I found out he was working with others secretly. Really? Yeah, it's true. I mean, the Northerns told me, but I don't see a reason for them to lie. It seems unnecessary for them to lie about that. Besides, they both act similarly. Uh-huh, so I was trying to get some others together to vote him off, so we all don't have to worry about that pair coming back together. Alright, I guess I get it. Well, thanks for being honest with me. Yeah, totally. But, you did agree with me that we should vote for Snivy. I was positive after the challenge you were voting Ziggy out, but do you really think he deserved to go over Snivy or Basculin? Litton, you're right. But after yesterday, I realized something. Both Snivy and Basculin get on all of our nerves, but they also have proven themselves in the challenges, while Zigzagoon didn't. I guess so. Besides, that doofus had it coming after I constantly tried to remind him to stay behind me. And then he goes ahead using one of his moves to cheat? What an idiot. We're better off without him. Alright, then. Phew. I had to try so hard to pull myself back so I don't pounce on Rapidash. How dare she talk about my bud that way? I swear, Ziggy, I will avenge you. Phew. Well, good talk. I'm gonna go take another run. Helps me cool down. Oh, do you run a lot? For my sports, yeah? That's cool. You're pretty fast. Wanna run with me? No thanks, Rapidash. I'd rather be alone right now. Suit yourself. This is not easy. Huh?
All of it is coming together.
Unknown?
Gah! Hey, you.
I have a name, you know.
Yeah, I know. Not so, cutie fly.
Hey!
What are you even doing here?
I'm just curious. Do you even want to win?
Not really.
Is that why you don't care about competing?
You could say that.
Do you even have any strategy going on?
Not really.
Okay then, sorry for bothering you.
Yeah, you are. So thanks for apologizing.
What a weirdo.
Phew.
I think there's more to Unknown than meets the eye. He's keeping all his secrets close to him, which is smart. But with Vibrava betraying me, I don't have many options. If I could somehow get Unknown to work with me, I'll take it. I'm desperate here, leave me alone.
Phew. That stupid bug doesn't need to worry about my motives. Nobody does. Phew. Gah. Come on. I know you're here. Phew. I keep heading back to that lake spot, and I swear I see something down there between the rocks. If it's an idol, that's great. An idol is the only thing that can save me at this point. Phew. Hey. It was sure stuck in there. Probably so it doesn't float away. But yes. It should do nicely.
Nidoran?
What is it, Q-Fant?
Nothing much. I just want to talk.
Sure, okay. Phew.
Grandpa mentioned that he talked it out with Nidoran and says that he feels weak and hopeless. This'll be a good time to see if Nidoran is legit or if he's faking it.
Phew.
So, it sure has been a crazy couple of days, huh?
It's always crazy on this team. Too bad that the one guy who kept me sane is now gone.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
That's what I figured this talk was about, so sure. Hit me.
Did you try getting Electabuzz out?
Yes.
But why?
He's too unpredictable, that's why.
He's not that bad once you get to know him.
Sure.
Look, don't worry about that. What I want to know is... Were you working with Marshadow? Be honest.
Absolutely not. And if this has to do with that stupid idol she got, Pichu and I didn't even know about it. That was just a stupid lie he came up with.
Well, if that's true, then Pichu caused this?
I started it, Pichu finished it.
What does that mean?
We both were intimidated by Electabuzz, but Sunkern has had trouble with loyalty in the past. So I thought the best way to handle it was to just tell Sunkern. But as we were doing so, Pichu panicked and said that Marshadow had an idol, screwing everything up.
Really?
I'm telling you, I did not know Marshadow had an idol, and I'm not working with her.
Okay, I believe you.
Believe me if you want. The whole thing just sucks.
So what's your plan now?
No idea. I'm basically a lone wolf.
Would you be willing to help us vote off Marshadow?
Isn't it impossible because of her idols?
Maybe. But either way, you could help us out. If anything, it'll at least show you're not loyal to her. Just think about it. See ya.
Phew. Obviously, I want Marshadow to pay. But I know damn well that the moment Marshadow goes, I'm prime target number 1. I mean, I have this idol now, but even this could screw me over. It's like the only one that actually has my back is myself. After last night, I don't even know if I can fully trust Numel. This sucks. Phew. Yeah! These will be perfect balloons! I'm telling you, I got it figured out. Eh? Dude, I don't think you know what you're doing anymore. Look, people see me and Mimikyu hang out a lot. I mean, I'm pretending to do it, of course. But it might just work. I suppose it's better than nothing. Just don't overdo it like you've already done. Sure. Phew. Wonder what that's all about. I mean, my good friend Tepig is really depending on me to try to search for trouble on the team. This looks like trouble, so I should look into it more. Yeah, I'm useful! Phew. Do you even have anybody who's willing to vote Mimikyu off at all? Not yet, but if I continue my story, they'll turn on Mimikyu. Well, get going. We won't be safe forever. You think I don't know that? At the end of the day, as long as Mimikyu gets at least a few votes to start worrying him, then maybe this will all work out? Yeah. Nothing here either. Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you everywhere, you know.
Funny, I was doing the same. You first.
Just wanted to pick up where we left off yesterday.
Okay.
So why did you ask me about Glammeow when that should have been a no-brainer?
Well, none of us like Glammeow, even after he's trying to be better. So I was just asking around from the whole team just to be safe if everyone was okay if he left first.
Huh. I guess that makes sense.
Trust me, the others were weirded out when I asked them, too. You're no different.
Well, okay then. So, your turn. What did you come find me for?
this is something I've been noticing recently, and I just wanted to hear your perspective.
Okay.
Last night, you were very close to Aaron, which looked weird since, he wasn't the nicest to you recently.
That. Aaron was just telling me stuff and wanting me to be by him because I guess he felt lonely.
What?
I've said too much. Bye.
Wait, Mimikyu... Dang it.
Phew. Even if Aaron has been acting weird lately, I still consider him a good friend of mine, and I can't say I'm allowed to have too many of those. I'm not about to just expose Aaron's secret, which could ruin him on this team. That's just not me. Phew.
Well, I wanted to see if Aaron really was close with Mimikyu, but after that interaction, that just makes me even more puzzled. I'm trying to find all the answers before we decide to tell Mimikyu everything Aaron has said about him. But I don't seem to be getting any closer than before. If Aaron really wants this to stay a secret, he's gonna need to start confessing some things.
Phew. Hey, Fletchling, and hey there, Genghis Khan.
Oh, good evening, Snover.
Hi.
I'm gonna not beat around the bush. Genghis Khan, do you know about all the groups?
Well, yeah. Did you think I wouldn't find out eventually?
No, I know. Do you mind telling who told you, though?
Well, I don't really want to do that, as I don't want to throw them under the bus.
It's okay, I understand.
Snover?
What is it?
Can I see you for a moment?
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, it's been nice talking, ladies. Ciao.
Phew, Derp. Thanks for not telling him it was me.
Certainly, Fletchling. I'm not about to do that to you. See, you and I work well together. If we wanted, we could play the middle.
Yeah.
Phew.
I don't know what to say. I love Genghis Khan, but Derp, I don't really want to play that way. Unless that's how everyone plays? Arceus, I don't know. I'm still learning myself to be a better player, but Derp, with so many different ways to do it. How can I find what works for me the best?
Phew. What in hell does he want?
He wants a meeting with all of us. He told me to come get you. So, you ready?
Well, be ready. Anything that comes out of his mouth can't be taken lightly.
Alright, that's it. You need to explain why you're this way with him.
Sock has always been known to take control. Every time when I've taken the lead, he gets pissed off that it's not him and it's foolish. It also makes him a hypocrite.
Really?
Season 1, ring a bell? Chatot was the exact same way. Sock even mentioned that Chatot shouldn't act like that. Yet Sock is acting just like that bird, but just on this team.
I'm sure that Sock just does certain things that work out for him.
Well, I clearly can't get it through his egotistical head, so you try talking to him about it.
I'll try.
Thank you. Let's just get this over with.
Sure.
Hey, there you are, man. Yup, didn't go far. What's up? I had an idea, but I wanted to run it by you first. Sure, shoot. So, while I may look like an obvious suspect of the betrayal, when I was at the meeting last night, they all kinda got on Sock's case a bit. Do you think it's possible that I could frame Sock for flipping on them? It's not out of the question. I mean, anything to confuse them, right? I don't see a way with us getting any more numbers on our side. So the next best thing we can do is at least make them turn on each other. I'm actually trying to figure out where Sock is in all this, so I have an idea, but it's risky. You go find Snover and try to frame Sock. Meanwhile, I'll try talking to Sock to see where he thinks he is in that group. If we keep them split up, maybe we could convince both of them to turn on each other to help us. Well, it's worth a shot. Good luck. Let's hope this works.
Hey, Sunkern. Oh, hello, Qvant. If you came to talk about the game, then don't bother. Well, we've had our troubles in the past, so I just wanted to bury the hatchet and start fresh between us. So, not about the game, but to just talk? Of course. So, is this break doing you justice? That's a weird way to say it. Sorry. Nah, it's fine, girl. Yeah, I'd say I really needed a day to just relax and take a break. I already feel much better. So, I'm curious, where did your positive attitude come from? Well, it's from my bloodline, actually. My mom was always very positive with me and my brother, no matter how hard things got. Was life easy on you? Oh, far from it. We weren't in the best financial place in life, and every day when I used to go to school, the Pokemon there weren't the nicest. So me and my mom had to deal with crooks all the time. But no matter how hard it got, my mom would never give up doing her best to be optimistic and always look at the bright side. She inspired me to be just like her, and that's what I strive for. Well, I'm happy you can at least have that connection with your mom. Oh, right. I remember you calling me Mom after we had our big fight. There's a reason. If it's too hard, you don't have to talk about that with me. Sunkern, you were willing to open up, so I don't mind doing the same. As long as you're comfortable. So, it was a miracle I ended up on this show anyway. How so? My mom has always been clingy. Very clingy to me. Oh, yikes. My dad and my sister used to live there, and before it was pretty normal. However, Dad didn't expect how much she would protect us. Even protect us from him sometimes. He just kinda got fed up with it and just left one day. That wasn't the end. One night, my sis woke me up, said she also couldn't deal with our mom's coddling any longer, so she wanted the both of us to run away. But I declined. Why didn't you go with her? Well, because, despite all of that, I still loved my mom. I didn't want to just leave her all alone, so I decided to stay there. And after that, there weren't many opportunities where I would even be allowed to leave the house. Gosh. Basically, she coddled everyone, but when Dad and Vampy left, she was extremely worried that she was gonna lose me too, which just made her go off the walls, keeping an eye on me every day. That sounds rough. I never got to really go out and explore the world. I was always stuck at home, whether it was homeschool or even just making sure I don't go running off like the other two. So then, did you come here on your own will? Sorta. I told her what I've been feeling, so we made a deal that if I compete on this show and do well, she'll know I don't need protecting all the time, and she won't do it anymore. So I'm here to win, yeah, but mostly to prove a point to her. Well, good on you for branching out. Yeah, but I didn't mean to call you that. It's just... When you were acting so stubborn about wanting things done a certain way, it reminded me of her, because she always wanted things done her way. I never really got any say for anything.
I see.
So when I was arguing with you, it just felt like another stupid conversation I was having with my mom. So, me blurting that out was kinda out of left field. But it's okay. We've both gotten over it and have moved on, right?
Not yet.
What do you mean?
Kifan, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that I made you get reminded of all those horrible memories. I had no idea that what I was doing was seriously hurting you, and I just can't accept myself until I show you that I regret it.
Well, it's okay. You didn't know what was going on in my life, so don't put the blame all on yourself.
Well, I'm definitely glad we both got to have this talk and understand one another better. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, Sunkern. I know a lot are intimidated by you in the game, but personally, you're a great person. Don't forget that, alright?
You got it.
Mom, just know, I love you, and I always will. And I'm sure Vampy and Dad still love you as well. They just couldn't handle all the protecting. If you really want to see them again, then you'll have to work on that. Just know that you're loved. Always.
So it just wasn't happening? Believe me, Lytton, I was down to vote Basculin. But once I realized the majority was voting Zigzagoon, I had to follow along them. I'm sorry, but it wasn't happening. Alright, well, thanks for trying. Phew. It sucks to think almost everyone I tried persuading to vote Basculin ended up voting Ziggy instead. But hey, since we're down a number, it might be smart trying to look for more, right? Maybe someday, Pioneer could join the Alliance. He seems to be one of the few who has my back. I think, I don't know, cute if I said to try looking for others that might help us in this pinch, since she doesn't really trust Vibrava now. But who knows if that is even the right thing to do. Phew. It seems it all worked out.
Worked out for you.
Hello, Vibrava.
Yeah, hi, Poniard.
So, how are you?
Did you set up Ziggy?
That's bold of you to say.
It was your plan to make Zigzagoon keep trying, no matter what. Yet you made it seem like it was his plan when he got out. So which is it?
Both. I gave him the idea to do it, but he's ultimately the one who decided to go and actually execute it.
Did you have a connection with him at all?
Not exactly. Why, you ask?
It's just strange to me why you would try helping him when you could have just let the team vote him off.
It's because I wanted our team to do the best it can to stay victorious. Everyone knew Zigzagoon wasn't the strongest, so I tried making him stronger, but it backfired. Oh well.
If you say so.
Is that everything?
Yeah.
Phew.
I first was suspicious, but now I know, without a doubt, Poniard set Zigzagoon up. But why? It's like Poniard manipulated poor Ziggy to become even more hated to the team, and it worked! Poniard is more dangerous than I ever thought, and while my own alliance thinks I screwed Zigzagoon, I think Poniard is the one who orchestrated all of this. Poniard is sneaky, but I'm sure I can find a way to out him. If anything, to avenge Zigzagoon and myself. And maybe, if I'm able to show my allies the real reason why Zigzagoon got out, then maybe Cutie Flying Litten will truly forgive me. At least, I hope so.
Phew. She knows too much. If she starts spreading around what she thinks, then all my plans will be ruined. I gotta stop her before it's too late. Going after her directly would raise too much suspicion. The question now is, what can I do to put her to a halt? Phew. So, what happened?
I feel like, based on what Mimikyu said, Aaron really is with Mimikyu. Which means Aaron is telling the truth, I think.
Do you really believe that?
I mean...
Huh? Blipbug?
Blipbug? Kermit, tell them what you told me!
Well, I found this sick radio to use for the party.
Not that thing, the other thing!
Oh, right. While looking around, I found Glammeow and Aaron talking evilly. What?
Yeah, I heard that, like, there's a rumor that Aaron lied about something? Huh, I guess that got out quickly.
Well, I don't know specifics, but Aaron said something to Glammeow about, like, making up a story to target Mimikyu?
Unbelievable. After I also was ready to believe that jerk.
So they're both working together?
And from the looks of it, it's to screw over Mimikyu.
Where is everyone? They're all by the cabin, aka my party place.
Welp, I'm sick of all the dirty lies. It's time to crash this party and expose those two for who they are.
Phew. This is gonna get messy. But Mimikyu was there for me, so now it's time to repay the favor. Phew.
Hooray! I was useful!
Phew. So, Sock, what's going on? Thank you for meeting up, everyone. As it's pretty obvious, Relicanth betrayed us. I want to first apologize for putting too much trust in him. My bad. Well, at least you admitted it. But next time, tell us before you decide to do something so stupid and reckless. Ugh.
Anyway, what's this about, Sock?
I called for this meeting to discuss our next move. What's there to discuss? The team is clearly split 4 versus 4. Well, something big to know. I don't think it's just us now. The outsiders have clearly made their own group to try getting us out. Well, if that's true, it looks like they got to Kangaskhan first.
Sorry, again.
Which means it's us against them. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Obvious. This is a waste of time. Oh, quite the contrary. You see, I have a plan. Plans? So, do we all agree that it's too risky to try persuading any one of them at this point?
Well, after the whole issue with trusting Relicanth, probably, yeah.
What are you getting at? Well, if there's no way to change anyone's vote, it's pretty clear that if we lose again, it's gonna be tied. Sock, would you stop horsing around and just get to the point you're trying to make? If it ties, the final decision is up to the winning team, right?
Right so.
Well, what if we were able to break the system a bit? Huh? I mean, think about it. If it's a tie, the winning team will obviously get rid of the member that's more stronger.
So what you're saying is...
It's going to tie no matter what. But we could still do something to ensure the opposing team gets rid of one of the other side's members over one of ours.
Oh, I see. You want to vote for the strongest member over there?
Exactly. It's foolproof if you think about it. Even if it ties with them voting for one of us too, as long as we give the winning team a much stronger player to possibly get rid of, then we can control them to surely vote that player out over one of us. So, what do you think? I gotta admit, that plan could actually work. Good job, Sock. That feels weird to say.
I think it's the only thing we can do so we all survive.
So now that leaves one question. Who do we target?
Relicanth is main.
The other teams won't see him as strong though.
And while I love her, there's no way Fletchling is seen as a powerful competitor.
And Kangaskhan just got here, so the other teams wouldn't vote for her, especially the Southerns. Well, then the choice is obvious. Solrock.
I mean, Solrock is pretty well liked. He's also strong in challenges.
He's also the one who convinced me to vote for Sinisty in our first loss, which means he is strong in all categories of the game. He's social, strategical, and physical. There's no way the other teams would waste that golden opportunity to vote a big player out like him.
Plus, Solrock seems to be the one running those guys. We get him out, the other three will definitely scramble.
I personally don't like Solrock, and I'd much prefer it if I didn't have to see him every day. Yeah. Very well. When we lose again, Solrock is history. Phew. I personally like Solrock, but I need to continue to prove to these guys I'm loyal to them, and I think this plan I've come up with is for sure to give me brownie points. They're crazy to think I'm not with them after all this effort I'm doing to help them out. All we have to do now is make sure the other four don't catch on, because if they try the same strategy, it'll really be anyone's guess who would actually leave next on our team. Phew.
Wow, dude. I'm actually impressed. This plan is next level genius.
Thank you. And bonus, you said it yourself. After Oddish left, you wanted to break up the Solrock and Fletchling duo. So we're doing just that.
You sure it'll work?
As long as everyone keeps quiet, nothing can go wrong here.
Alrighty then.
Hey. Hi. Can I talk to you? Sure, I guess. Look, I didn't mean to control you or anything like that. I was just looking out for you. Well, get the message, Numal. I'm never, ever working with Marshadow. If you want to, be my guest, but I won't follow in her footsteps. And that's okay. I have my game decisions, you have yours. I won't bother you about it anymore. I just wanted to make sure you were alright and that what we had before wasn't broken. I'm sure it was just a heat of the moment thing, Numal, and I'm sorry for yelling at you. I just don't want you to get screwed by her too. Oh, don't worry. Marshadow knows how I work. She wouldn't dare to try using me. But are you sure we're cool? Numal, don't worry about it, okay? If you say so. Good night. Night. What do you think I should do, Pichu? Phew. I've been thinking all day, what's the next step for me? But everywhere I go, it's like a dead end or a trap to set me up for failure.
Do I work with Marshadow to go down a possibly deeper hole? Do I go against her and vote her out with the others? Just having belief that the others won't just target me right after Marshadow? Or do I do nothing and look like a threat anyway? It's like no matter what I do, I'm screwed. In the words of my fallen comrade, I need a miracle right now. Phew. Hello! Thanks for coming! Well, it's cool to think we've yet to lose. Why not celebrate, right? Exactly!
Ugh, why do I have to be here?
'Cause it's a party, Glenn, yay!
Do not ever call me that again.
You alright, bro? Aren't you enjoying this? It's just... this feels weird, I guess. Nobody ever invites me to these celebrations, so... I'm not sure what to do with myself right now. Yeah, I don't know what to do with myself right now either. What? Nothing! It's kinda insane to think we haven't lost despite being such a dysfunctional team, huh? I mean, I guess. Although Kangaskhan quitting on us feels like a loss to me. Yeah, right. Her. Speaking of that, how are you doing with her no longer here? I want to try keeping check on my fellow teammates more. Can we not talk about that during a moment of celebration? Oh, sorry, of course. We'll talk about it another time. We should be spending this time growing as a more stronger team. Wait, now that you mention it, not even everyone is here. Where are they? Hey guys, you made it. Cool party, huh? Is everything good? You all look a bit tense. I gotta go. Why? I just don't feel comfortable being here. Sorry. Huh? Phew. I can't do this anymore. After everything I've done, I don't even deserve to be at this party. I'm sure there's a better way I could have gone about it, but I just needed a break from everyone. Just seeing those three enter the area just made me remember all the stuff I've done. Seriously, how was Tyranitar ever able to do half of the stuff he did? Acting is everything, but to pretend to hurt others, if you could even call it pretend, I just didn't expect this to be so hard. Phew. Arceus, maybe we should have lost so I could have been taken out of my misery. I hate lying to others, especially to my friends. Aaron? Huh? Mimikyu? Did you follow me? Yeah. Thank you. You have no idea how it feels to see you right now. I'm sorry for running away. I just couldn't handle the pressure. Is it true? Huh? What is? Is it true you tried to get rid of me? Nidoran and Zorua just told me something. But I want to hear it from you. Well, it's... You don't even need to say the rest, dude. Mimikyu, I'm sorry. This is all my fault. You're right, it is your fault. I thought we were friends, dude, but you're working with Glameow and try to get me out? What gives? I didn't mean for this to turn into this big thing. And it wasn't my choice to work with Glameow. He thought I was mean, just like him. So he wanted to work together. You could have just said no. I couldn't. If I did, my cover would have been blown. You knew I wasn't ready to tell them about the real me yet. Then why me? After all I did for you, you turn around and treat me like this? I did it so you would stop. What? Listen, Mimikyu, I never wanted to target you, but you made it clear you weren't going to stop being a tryhard in the challenges. I only said your name assuming he couldn't do anything. If we lost and you saw that you may get a vote or two, you would realize if you keep being so competitive, you'll become targeted and voted off. Wow. So you thought scaring me from a couple votes would stop me? Do you know who I am? Yeah? No, you don't. I'm the scariest thing you will ever see. You're a joke. If you think for even a second anything scares me. Right. To think you tried this hard to stop me from doing what I asked you not to do. I told you, man, if you tried making me stop. I know. You would expose me. Yeah. But I'm not going to. Huh? 'Cause you know what? I'm not like you. Yeah, I could expose you, but to me, that feels wrong to do. And besides, why should I bother telling them you being cruel and rude is just an act? You're actually pretty good at being a real jerk, you know. Mimikyu, because I'm faithful, I won't expose you. But don't talk to me ever again. Consider us no longer friends. Goodbye, Aaron. And from the bottom of my heart, good luck. I'm so sorry. Any updates today? Nothing appeared on the cameras. Might have to personally head to that area to find where the drone landed. But how do I do that with none of the contestants noticing?
Don't worry about that. Tomorrow's challenge will surely keep them busy. Go check it out during that time, alright?
Yes, sir.
Time to wrap this up. Can handle only so much passion doing this every damn time. Ahem. Will Sock's plan to take out Sorok work out, or will the other group try to counter that? What will Fletchling and Kangaskhan do? Stick with their side or play the middle? With seemingly no easy way to run, what could Nidoran do to help his game on the Easterns? With Vibrava catching on to Poniard's tactics, will she be able to do anything to get her team against him? Or will Poniard be able to step in before she even can get the chance? And with every single day passing, Aaron somehow finds a way to hurt his position more and more and more, with basically destroying his only friendship. Is it even possible anymore for Aaron to come out of this situation alive? All these exciting questions soon to be answered eventually on Total Poke Strong City.